Did somebody actually made a fucking theory? Or is it actually true? Did you all see that Clay and Elisa had a kid? Clay canonically landed a model. I'm dead. Billionaire tycoon X model. Makes sense. Lacey's mom is Elisa and her dad is Clay. She uses Plusle and Minot and says, "You look like a model. My mama would say you have potential." And she also says she's from Nimbasa City. Well, here's Suicune. Man, he actually looks like such a majestic creature. Even like the crystal on top of its head is more like shiny. I think they really like remodeled its head too, or its body structure. Yeah, I think if we remember correctly what Suicune looked like back in the day, he had a really thick structure. Should be able to damage it quickly, and oh, I forgot that extra sensory can flinch. Yo, Tan got Lethal Company. Awesome. Now we can actually play the game together. Well, actually, no. My sister Amanda doesn't have it, and I was thinking of actually getting her that game for Christmas. I mean, maybe it could just be an early Christmas gift. Do you think that could work? I mean, we're not really doing much for Christmas again this year, like... What I'm actually gonna plan to get my stepdad is Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. Since I'm trying to make sure what he doesn't have on his PS5. He's right now playing Kingdom Hearts 1. I think I've said that in last session. What I'm just gonna get my mom for is a calendar that she likes. It's either like a Precious Moments one, or there's one that's like has these like really really beautiful sceneries and like artwork that she likes. It's a very specific calendar. For Amanda, I mean, she suggested the game, as well as like the Ganondorf amiibo from Tears of the Kingdom. And that just leaves my older sister and brother-in-law. And the crit happens again. 5 for 5, baby. Whoopee. Oh my god. It just does not want to do 4 shakes to even do a good capture. It needs that crit to even make it work. Oh no. I say that now that I wanted to get the game for Amanda as a gift, and it seems like Alec just did that for her. Oh well. Yeah, he should probably be on top of this cliff. There is actually one legendary Pokemon, I think it's a mythical Pokemon, that actually is in this game that they didn't even mention on this list. And it has a very weird method on getting it. It's supposed to be in the terrarium, and once I get Reshiram here, I'm actually going to go and do it. Because you wouldn't believe a lot of confusion people had with this Pokemon and how to get it to spawn. You would not believe. Jesus. Why is Reshiram so small? I still beg to differ. Like, they should have at least made them their canonical sizes. Oh boy. Ba-da-da-da. Oh my god. Oh my god, the nostalgia is hitting me like a fucking truck. Oh, this is so good. Jesus fucking Christ, they're so good. Even though this is like the original, even though this is the original soundtrack from the game, Black and White, at least it's in this game, like, as a tribute. Oh my god. I don't even know if I can hit it hard with this guy. Yeah, Fire Blast, it's gonna obliterate me if I don't status it. Oh my god. God, and you would remember what you had to deal with to get those two Pokemon. Like, you would have to go through the castle and like past the Unova Pokemon League, and you would figure out about N's backstory with Getsis. Oh my god, Getsis? Fusion Flare. Do you think that's enough damage? Oh god. Yeah, it killed me. Yeah, sure. I'll use Ogerpon. But I think that's enough damage that I can give it. What's with the camera angle? Come on, game. At least make it cinematic. Oh god, you know what that means too? And I did this between recording sessions earlier today. You can get their special items like the DNA splicers, the N Solarizer and N Lunarizer, the Gracidia flower, the meteorite for Deoxys, and oh, what was it? Oh, the Soul Dew for Latios and Latios. You can get those at auction houses in Cascarifa. And I already managed to get that. So once I get Reshiram here. Yeah, once I can get Reshiram here, and then Kyurem is also available in this game. I can use the DNA splicers for to get white Kyurem. I can do that. Because I already have black Kyurem. And it does it again! Well done, game. You can't do this without crit captures. I'm proud. I am proud. Alright, we're coming up to the location here. So I wanted to actually go through this legendary Pokemon before last recording session that I did, but I went to go play some Lethal Company with the gang last night, and also managed to find some people from John's Discord to do a group circle or a union circle together to rack up blueberry points. And lo and behold, I have 25,000 points. It was insane how much we did. And this was like during John's stream last night. Today is December the 17th of 2023. And we managed to get that much in the span of like a couple hours. It is insane how fast that actually does. So now that I'm here, so anybody has ever heard of the most silliest and insane methods to evolving Pokemon? Well, get ready for the most insane or silliest encounter method that you'll find that someone just so happened to discover by either talking to NPCs or stuff like that. So if I could find this. Oh, yeah, here. Do you notice these leaves that are circling about in like a little twister form? So I think if you stand in this bush, here, let me prepare myself here for a second. Here. Yeah, if you notice the leaves that are twirling around in like a little tornado form, stand in this bush, spin around for at least 10 seconds. I'm gonna have to count these seconds. I'm gonna go for like, I'll probably go for like 20 seconds here. First go like this, spin around, stop, double take 3 times. All right, that should be enough. And then go to your camera and then hit left 5 times to go into your sepia tone. And there you have it. We get Meloetta. Meloetta spawns in this particular spot in the terrarium using that specific method for some reason. And somebody just so happened to discover it. And here we can actually catch this thing too. It's gonna be in its like normal music for the terrarium. But we're gonna see what happens if we try to catch it. So yeah, I did actually manage to like actually go into a union circle to rack up some blueberry points, and even managed to do some group quests that you have to do to unlock the other legendary Pokemon for the Snacksworth guy. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good enough. Sure, Ultra Bullet. And I don't even know how much we did. It had to have been like at least more than 10. You need to do at least like 12 group quests in order to unlock the other versions legendary Pokemon. So all the stuff that I got for like 130 quests, they're exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet. As for the others, are exclusive to Violet. And there are 3 other Pokemon that are only available through group quests. So that's pretty much it, really. And I did look back at it too, that the Regis aren't actually available in that method. You just get them through transfer. Although I kind of wish that worked, or I kind of wish that happened too, so that we would get to listen to, like we would get to listen to the Reggie theme. Like not even Regigigas is available in this game too. I guess that must be the reason why. That's its move, Relic Song, and it should be able to change form. There we go. This was a very hidden and not very known form that Meloetta can do. Using that signature move that it does, it can change its form to fighting type. Never really understood why, like, until now, that there's at least like 3 Pokemon in this game that are like fighting type, and they go about their way of dancing through fighting, which I believe it has something to do with their feet and their footwork. Now, how much you want to bet that this Pokemon's gonna be captured in a crit as well? My money is yes, because at the very least, it's happened like every single time I've found a legendary Pokemon. Does it change back to the normal form if it used it again? It does, okay. So I guess it's like a tool. Like if you want to change into a different type, you just use that move as like a switch up. I swear too, my nose is going to be congested for at least a week. It's like almost Tuesday, and that's when I started like sniffing, so I take it those kinds of sickness last longer than others. You gotta admit though, it was an insane cold. Like you went out there, you wanted to go to Walmart to get some gym clothing to go to the gym. And Sports Check has like the stupidest expensive shit I've ever seen in a store, let alone the Eaton Center. They had shoes going up to like $200 fucking dollars. I'm not kidding. They had like shirts and like, I guess like workout shirts or tank tops, like going up to like 50 bucks. Where I can just go to Walmart, I can get that for like $10. Still bought a little bit too much, but like, I don't know. It was kind of worth it because I do need to actually start going to the gym. All I just need to do is get a membership and I'll be good to go. It's just a matter of getting up early to even do a workout session because like, I think last night going through a Union Circle with people, it lasted until like 4:30 in the morning. We were doing that for hours. I hate when this happens with my laptop. What I'm actually doing right now is that I'm actually recording my Audacity on my PC and recording the game with my laptop, and I hate when it happens where if I just sit it idle, it's just automatically doing stuff that's maxing out its CPU usage. And I swear, I just have PTSD of where I just feel like the laptop's gonna explode and lose all my progress. Lose all my files in there too. But I think I remember I bought a warranty for my laptop. There it is. What did I tell you? Give me the money. Who bet their money that it wasn't gonna be a critical capture? Come on. Give me the money. Give me the money. But yeah, that's Meloetta. Not even a snack's worth legendary, but you can fight it in this location. In the coastal biome. But yeah, no, like, having a little bit of PTSD of, like, my old PC just... Like, it used to blue screen, and then it went to, like, freezing up my screen to the point where, like, it overheated so much, it just automatically turns off my computer. Yeah, those were bad times. I remember that happening on one of my birthdays when I was trying to stream Animal Crossing New Horizons. And yeah, that was a bad time. I just get in fear of my laptop exploding now, that's the point, or now that's the matter. Right, we should go to Snackworth now that I've gone through a lot of blueberry quests with a group of people. So now that should be it, yeah? Well, knock me over with a feather. Looks like you completely cleared me out of snacks. Simply goes to show how much hard work you've put into those BBQs, Brian. I'm afraid I have no more snacks, but please stop by and lend an ear to my old tales now and then. Yep, nope, that's every single one that he's got. We won't get to hear his, silly stories. But before we do that, I'm gonna hit the League Club. Because there's a couple of other pointers that I wanted to rephrase myself on. So I think what you get at the League computer, like, I'll spend the 3,000 points now for the boost biodiversity. This unlocks the starter Pokemon in each of the biomes. You can also get outbreaks from these Pokemon too, the starters. So it should work. I thought I remember talking about a theory that was happening with this character Lacey, who was one of the Elite Four members. I knew... Wait, it only just mentioned Charmander? What? Oh, okay. It did just one of them. Okay. I know that Lacey is most likely a relative to Clay. Yeah, like, Lacey is probably the daughter of Clay, who is the Driftvale City gym leader. But I think people were making fan theories of, like, that her biological mother is actually Elisa, the supermodel. And people try to make theories out of it because she lives in Nimbasa City, where Elisa is supposed to be the gym leader in that city. Not to mention that she uses Plusle and Minun as electric-type Pokemons, and also uses an Excadrill on her team. Like, when we, the first time we fought her, when we first got here, it was Plusle and Minun and Excadrill. Now, Clay uses an Excadrill, but Plusle and Minun are electric types, which Elisa uses. So people, like, made that theory that Clay and Elisa actually became in a relationship. Which, I know Amanda has told me now that that fan theory is not true. It is definitely not true. That fan theory is not true. Drayton, yeah, him right here. He is actually the grandson of Drayden from Opelucid City. Now, I thought for a second, like, then where does that leave Iris? Well, I just found out that Iris is not actually related to any of these characters. Like, Iris is not a family member, she's just a random girl. that they found in the woods to be the first the dragon type gym leader in one of the Black and White games, but went off to become the champion in Black and White 2. Yeah, it's too early for that. Now, the coaches that I wanted to talk about, you can do this. You can, like, complete their memories and stuff, like I did with Larry here. I want to do Iono's here. Actually, I want to bring, I think I do need to bring Brassius back, because I still need to do his in-game trade. The other thing was, I think in order to unlock these coaches here, I think you still need to spend points on them or unlock more memories for the current ones you have. So like, yeah, I think you have to do the gym leaders first. The next ones would be like all the professors in the Narana Academy, as well as Gita, the champion. Director Clavel. So yeah, what's that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, Gita, Clavel, Time, Salvador, or Salvatore. Dina? Or Dendra? Yeah, it's Dendra. The guy that makes the Pokedex. And there's one more that I'm missing. I'm getting the image of him, but I just can't remember the name. But you get mostly those kinds of characters into this character selection screen. The last 3 are supposed to be Carmine, Chiron, and a hidden character. I won't say who it is, but I take it they're going to be unlocked once you do every other character in this coaches. Now, I was told that you can't even get those last 3 yet, because they're actually supposed to be in the 3rd DLC of this game, the Epilogue series, which also features the very last Pokemon that was announced. Or, it wasn't even announced, it was data mined once this 2nd DLC came out. So we have that last Pokemon, and I take it with that DLC, it will unlock the last 3 coaches that you can bring into this room. And only then you will get to rematch Chiron in this game, and that's when he can get his competitive team out. So I clearly, like, overestimated on how difficult this DLC was going to be, and yet I've been going through this like a total breeze here. Like, no joke. I've been going through this like a breeze with all the Pokemon I have. But I feel like these special battles with the coaches here are supposed to be the harder challenges. And I don't even know if we're gonna make that as like a bonus episode or anything. I just wanted to see if I can actually set up for a challenge, and I did. Like, this whole team is like very well structured. I didn't remember I used up my Lumberry. I visited the gallery of that famed painter I spoke of before, the one in Castelia City. It was truly avant-garde. There was silk like tarantulas spun into masterful sculptures that whisk one around like fantastic elevators. I rode up and down countless times for the sheer joy of it. Upon which I gradually became all tangled up in the webbing and was transformed into a cocoon. That's right. Before I even realized what was happening, I myself had become part of the fibrous art. It was wondrous. I don't get it. Yes, you truly understand one another. You should come join me as an apprentice in the future. You know, now that I think back on my visit, that gallery had no paintings on display. Was it truly an art gallery at all? Ah, I see. So you have to talk to them again and answer their question. And that gives you the prompt to do an in-game trade. So I feel that he's gonna probably give away his Sudowoodo. No, he's gonna trade away his Sunflora. Well, I actually don't even know what to give away. This is supposed to be Larry's Dudunsparce. You know what? How would you like a Garganical? I feel like I should give that away.